I move that the Commission determine that Los Angeles County is not effectively implementing its certified local coastal program for the Marina del Rey segment in conformity with the policies of the Coastal Act, and to ensure that the LCP is implemented in conformity with the Coastal Act policies, recommend that the county take the corrective actions set forth in the report dated December 24th, 2007. And if I get a second, I will talk. I'll talk to my motion, and then I assume some people may want to make some amending.
Seconded by Commissioner Blank. And would you like to speak to your motion, Commissioner Wan?
Actually, I have quite a bit to say.
3 minutes.
You going to time me? Throughout the staff report, there's been considerable discussion of the importance of an overall comprehensive approach, rather than one that is a project-by-project basis. But there's no recommendation that I can find that says to do an overall LCP update. Doing it project-by-project is bad planning. And so there needs to be at least a recommendation, an overall recommendation right up front that we need a comprehensive update that deals with all of the issues that have been raised in the staff report and the recommendations by staff. There are several other recommendations that need some changes and some strengthening. I do understand the importance for the county of their asset management, but the truth is you need to do both. You need to use your asset management, I understand that, but whatever you do needs to be in conformity with the LCP. You really can't ignore it. This is in the coastal zone, and you need to be complying with the LCP and with the changes, hopefully, to the LCP that will take place through a comprehensive overview and update. In part, the compliance with the Coastal Act means that you simply can't remove parking lots on a case-by-case basis. These lots shouldn't be removed unless, there's a comprehensive look at public access to the beach, particularly to Mother's Beach, but other places, coastal views, public recreation, etc. On the question of views, and this is in the staff report on page 97, if the policy that was cited from the existing LCP by the member of the public is correct, I don't see how the views from the marina to the mountains are not important. While the findings for the LCP, the current LCP as I understand it, those findings do not specifically discuss protection of mountain views, it doesn't rule it out either. And the language of the policy states that all views. Therefore, from my perspective, the sentence that says that this does not, the view protection does not include the views from the marina to the distant mountains, should be deleted. It doesn't make any change relative to the existing LCP. It doesn't make a recommendation. But inclusion of this part of the sentence would mean that this commission here and now today has made a specific interpretation about views, and frankly it's not necessary to conclude that in the findings. That goes beyond the existing LCP findings, and it's just unnecessary for us to get into that and go there. Water quality is a pretty good job. I do, however, agree with Heal the Bay and the Santa Monica Bay Keeper about the need for monitoring. I don't see how you ever know that your BMPs are working if you don't monitor them. There needs to be some way to look at the water quality in this area. It's particularly bad on Mother's Beach, by the way, and find out whether it's working so that in the future we do know whether or not there needs to be some adjustment. It's great to model it. It's great to say that it's going to work, but you can't just say it, put it in, and then walk away. So you do need some monitoring.